Okay, guys. 21-year-old grandson, Nathan, with me for 2 weeks. Going to ship off to the Army. After that, we're going to teach him how to cook pinto beans in the pressure cooker. So, we're going to start with our manual food processor, and I want you to just cut the onion into chunks. You don't have to slice it, they don't have to be like 4 chunks. Do it into quarters.
Okay. This I can do.
And then put those in the manual food processor. All right. And then, I'll get it in there right. So you're just going to take that and pump it and dice up the onion. You're going to have to hold it with the other hand.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
The more you push, the smaller it gets. Alright. Tell you what, plug the pressure cooker in. So I've already measured out about 2 cups of pinto beans, and for 1 cup of pinto beans it calls for 3 cups of water. So with 2 cups we're going to put 6 cups in, and right now I'm putting the seal in the lid of the quick cooker. So I want you to turn the dial to sear. So turn that down, other way.
Oh, this way?
Okay. And then push start, which is that arrow right there. All right, and then I want you to take the garlic canola oil, and I want you to put, I don't know, about that big of a circle in the bottom. We could measure, but there's no point in measuring.
So. Oh, it's Pampered Chef?
It is Pampered Chef. Garlic infused canola oil.
Okay.
So while we're waiting for that to heat up, I want you to cut the top off of the bell pepper. Watch those fingers. We don't want you cutting that off.
I don't think I'd be able to ship out.
Well, it would cause a problem. All right, you're going to take the scoop loop, and what you're going to do is this is going to de-seed it for you. So you're going to put it in there, and you're going to twist it around, and it's going to take the seeds out for you. Man. And yes, Pampered Chef as well.
Wow. Well, I can't say I've ever used one of these.
So how easy was that, though?
It was pretty simple.
All right. So you can put that in the trash, this part, and we'll still use the top.
Hey, you don't want to share it with me?
I don't. If you want the seeds, go for it. You can have the seeds.
Where's your trash can?
Right here. All right, and we're going to stick the bell pepper in here as well and dice it up. So just cut it into some chunks, but the main thing about this is it can't be more than halfway full or it's not going to work. So
gotcha. Okay.
Maybe quarter it and then do those in half. Or like that, however you want.
Oh. Sorry, girl.
That's okay. You want me to tell you a trick?
Sure.
All right. It's easier when you're cutting if you have a flat surface. So you could just do that, and there's less of a chance of you cutting yourself, because with something that's rolling, when you're cutting it sideways and it rolls, you could take a chance of.
Yeah. Oh.
So, you know what, let's go ahead and just pump away again. I'm going to take some of those muscles of yours. Use them. Use those muscles, boy.
It's actually really, really easy.
So with the pinto beans on the pressure cooker, it calls for 25 minutes. I like mine a little less firm, so I'm just going to use custom pressure. I'm going to do it for about 70 minutes. I also think they taste better the next day, so we're going to leave them in the fridge overnight, and that's actually going to be our lunch tomorrow. What do you think? Is it pretty diced up?
Yeah, I think so. It looks like it.
Looks like it. Okay, so we're going to take this out and go ahead and dump that in there in the oil. Or if you need a spoon, I got you one. All right, listen to that sizzle. Have you ever cooked with a pressure cooker before?
No, this is actually my first time.
All right.
Looks good.
Yep, that's good. So we're going to put our blade back in, and then I want you to cut each of those in half, and we're going to chop them up in this as well. So today our video may be a little bit longer, but I can promise you if you hang around, it could prove to be very fun. I'll get him to do some dance moves for you.
Oh, there we go.
After you're done with the knife.
Yeah, that's a good call.
All right, so pop that lid back on, and you're gonna pump away again. Use those muscles, those strong muscles from all those push-ups you've been doing. I may need to sharpen my blades, and that would be a whole nother video.
Oh, really?
You can sharpen my blades for me. That sounded wrong, but...
No, I got you.
All right, let's pop it in there. It'll be good. It's going in beans. No, we got one pretty big chunk. But go ahead and... Did we take the blade out? There we go.
Should have a blooper reel.
Why don't we want the blade in there? That could be bad come tomorrow. That could be really bad. You definitely wouldn't be going off. And go ahead and take the lid and just scrape all that stuff that's on there off. And the good news, this is dishwasher safe. That we're going to have to hand wash. So I'm going to put that off to the side because we don't want it to get submerged or we're going to get water in the holes up there. You can go ahead and stir that around. Have you used much fresh garlic before?
I think so. No, not fresh.
All right. Do you know how to choose the right kind of garlic?
I do not.
All right. I'm going to gross you out. It's like men's briefs. We want them white and tight. Because that means it's more fresh. And the great thing about the garlic press is we don't have to actually peel it because if you peel garlic, it's kind of sticky on the inside. So the nice thing is, all right, you can stop for a minute. This is our garlic press. We're going to take 1 clove of garlic. I'm going to put it in there, and then you're just going to press it over that. And then you can take this tool right here and scrape that off.
Yeah, this is pretty nifty. I'm gonna say, I've never seen stuff like this. This little scraper. Does it come with the?
It does. It comes with it, and it actually has a spot right there, so
wow.
that here I'll show you. So when we put it up later, after it's been in, it fits just like that.
Oh, gotcha.
So it stays together. So we're going to use this end and just scoop that out into the trash can, and we're going to do 2 more cloves. All right, go for it. That one's a little bigger, so it may take a little more muscle to get it going.
Why do you think I'm in a tank top? Show off my muscles.
And instead of using water, I'm going to use beef broth. Can I add just a little bit more flavor once the vegetables are kind of cooked down.
It's a little scraper. Ooh, that's good.
Yeah, scoop out the... And we'll do the last one, and then we will move on. So you can spice up your pinto beans with pretty much anything you want. I like adding some cilantro, we're adding some onions, some bell pepper, and some garlic. Go ahead and press that one in. And we're also going to add a couple of tablespoons of pinto bean seasoning. done with the garlic. How's it looking? Is
Well,
everything sauteing up really well?
Yeah, it might need a little bit more oil though. What do you
Okay.
think?
Well, I don't know. Are you thinking
Yeah.
that because of the kind of the brown on the bottom?
Yeah, I mean,
That is actually what they call fond. And that's the really good stuff. That's the stuff that we like in our stews and in our beans. Because here in a minute, we're going to pour in some beef stock. And we're going to scrape that off, and it gives it that much more flavor when we're cooking. A lot of people think, oh, we burned it and we need to, you know, get a new pan, but that's not the case. So
I would have thought that.
I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to let you pull that up a little closer so they can see what we're doing. This
one?
Mm-hmm. With those nifty handles at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
So we're still on the sear setting. And why don't you just pour about half of that in there. That's that beef broth. So that's 2 cups with our Easy Read measuring cup. And then you can take that spoon and scrape that fond off the bottom. Alright, so add a couple of tablespoons of pinto bean seasoning. I'm going to let you know that a capful is about a tablespoon, so we don't have to mess up an entire tablespoon by measuring out. So we can just pour about a capful.
Oh, okay.
I'll be
Yeah, I'm learning quite a bit, Colonel.
That's a good thing. And you can do it over the pot in that way if it spills, it's going right in there. So there's one.
Think another?
Yeah, get another. Let's have some seasoning.
Oh, okay.
All right, now stir that in. So we've got 1 cup of broth so far, and we are going to need 6, either water or broth. So we can go ahead and pour another 2 cups in. All right, guys, I'm kind of cheating today. I didn't get fresh cilantro to put in there, but this is some cilantro that you can get in the produce section that is kind of halfway between fresh and dry. That'll add some flavor. So you can pop that in there. Just dump it in. And we're going to add just a little bit more oil here in a minute because when it comes to pressure, it will fizzle up some through the spout if we don't add oil to keep that foam down. So add those 2 cups. Pour it right in. Put your beans in that we've rinsed in our Easy Read colander. Yep.
Oh, a little bit left.
Pop that bad boy in, and there's our last cup of water. So we're just gonna, I'll actually get a tablespoon this time. And we're just gonna add some more of our garlic infused canola oil. So just measure out a tablespoon, put that in there, and then I'll show you how to seal the pressure cooker and get it started. You want to add a bay leaf or you want to go without a bay leaf? What are you feeling? Bay leaf, no bay leaf?
No bay leaf.
Okay, no bay leaf today. All right.
I don't know though. I'm not... Is it better with bay leaves or?
Well, it's just a personal preference. So we're done with the sear function. So we're going to have to push the X to turn it off real quick. Okay. So it's really important on the pressure cooker that this seal be in correctly. And the reason is it's going to come to pressure. And do you know what makes a pressure cooker a pressure cooker? Why it's called a pressure cooker?
Because of pressure.
Because of pressure? That's good. But do you know what it means? Do you know what any of that means and why it's better?
I'm guessing oxygen? Doesn't have to do with
No.
oxygen?
It actually comes to such high heat, it's higher than boiling point. And so it cooks it faster, which helps it retain its nutrients and its flavor.
Huh.
So,
okay.
we need to make sure that the clouds are facing the same way. And we need to make sure that that is up. And it is. So now you're going to turn again the knob You know what? We're not doing that. We're going custom. Push custom.
Okay.
Push time. Push that up to 70 minutes. And then push start. And then tell everybody bye.
Goodbye.
Talk to y'all later.